All right, happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully, made it back to work through the craziness. I always feel sorry for people that have to actually like drive to work. I'm blessed to be able to work from home and do something I actually enjoy every day. So, very thankful for that. Getting out and getting some sunshines and other benefits. So, today I wanted to throw something out there that is kind of a small thing that makes a big impact. And when people try to change things in their lives, a lot of times they're looking at this like huge change that they need to make that's gonna just turn this light bulb effect and everything's better, right? And that's not how it works. It's what's up, Renee? A lot of times all it takes is a small change. So if you run into something in your own life that you experience and you get frustrated with over and over, and you eventually find a solution that works for you, that eliminates that frustration, that's something that is very powerful, because if you have a problem, most times somebody else has that same problem, right? So that solution that works for you may also save them a ton of frustration in their life. So if you can provide even a tiny solution to a small problem for yourself, and then you can share that solution with someone else, that's a winning solution, okay? The next step, and this is where most people don't recognize how much impact can be created from small change, is the numbers of people that you're able to expose your solution to who are looking for that solution to their problem, okay? So this is what we call a target audience, finding the people who are looking for what you have. So for example, shows like Shark Tank or Toy Box, there's a lot of these spin-off shows now that people are online or offline and they create a product and they're able to expose this to massive numbers of people in different ways. A TV show where it's being viewed by millions of people, that's a really easy way to do that. And that's kind of like the big scope that most people feel like, if I'm ever going to create something as a product and sell it to a million people, I got to have massive amounts of money and I've got to be able to, reach hundreds of millions of people and whatever. It doesn't start that way, okay? So we need to think small sometimes to get that big impact. One success story that I saw from someone was a lady that, right when the shoes Crocs came out, okay? So the rubber shoes, very popular for kids. They're washable, they're very durable, they're cheap, they're comfortable, whatever. So the lady kept taking her kid to childcare or whatever, and kids had the same color, and her kids' shoes got mixed in with the other kids, and she was trying to identify her kids from the others. So she created a little snap-on button that fit in between the holes that are in the Crocs, and it was just a little button that had the kid's initial in it initially. So this was just an identifier, so she could tell which shoe was her kid's. And so one of the other parents saw this and was like, "Oh my gosh, that's awesome! How can you make me one?" And that's how it started. Okay, she provided a small solution to a small problem, and before she knew it, more and more people were asking her about it, asking her how she made them, whatever. And eventually, she ended up selling hundreds of millions of these things because it provided such a solution for so many people. But it was, such a small thing and so simple that it was easy to do, it was easy to push out there, and it touched a lot of people very quickly. So it doesn't necessarily take, being famous or having a massive endorsement or something like that for you to be able to have an impact on the lives of others. It may be something as small as, making a better wine bottle opener and an easier process that allows it to happen. I don't know if there's a better one out there, but if you find that solution and then you go to, say, your local wine shop and you're able to put your product in there, you can tap into people who are looking for what you have. So if you simply find a solution to your own problems and connect with other people who also need that solution to their problems, and you can tap into people who have that exposure access. You can do this through social media. You can put up a YouTube video about what your solution is to this specific problem. You can do a Facebook Live like I'm doing right now. You can do a lot of different things where you can tap into other people and share this solution and really create momentum in what you have to offer, even if it's something very small. Okay, so never discount the value that you have in providing solutions for other people, because that's where economies created, that's where relationships are created, that's where businesses just foundationally established. So hopefully you're able to see some value in some things that you know about and that have helped you in your world, and you can go out there and share that with somebody else, make an impact in somebody else's life today. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We'll check you out next time.